Hey everyone, Water808 here. I'm gonna be doing something I said I would never actually do, which is do an actual, video in real life, because I don't know how to edit videos. This is actually my second attempt, because the first time I forgot to hit record, and I didn't notice because I don't want to face the camera. So I didn't notice until I was already all done. So, yay, that was fun. The reason I'm doing this is because, as I'm sure you've all heard by now, Gans has decided to stop making their plushies, which, as someone who started playing when they only had the plushies and the virtual pets, like virtual only didn't exist, it makes me very sad. So naturally, I went online, found someone who was selling a whole bunch of them, and bought this. So I'm going to be unboxing it and showing you all what I can find in it. So, let's go. First of all, I've already seen all these, so it's not a shock, but I still have a signature black bear, which is like so amazing, because the signatures are like super old at this point. So it's a super great find, super great start to picking out the lot, picking everything. I don't actually know how many Webkinz are here, I didn't count them yet, something around 45. So let's just go with number 1 is a signature bear. Some of them have codes, not all of them have codes, so we're going to see what there is. Next we have a panda, which is just super cute. It looks like it wants to give you a hug. Doesn't that just look so huggable? It's friend-shaped. Love the little friend-shaped panda. I love this one. I wish it had the code, because I really, really want one now that I've seen it. Super cuddly. Super good. Friend-shaped. Next we have a ring-tailed lemur. I'm not too fond of this design of plushie. Like I said, I started playing back before they had anything other than just the original plushies, so I'm used to ones that aren't as realistic, I guess. My first one was a frog, so that's super not realistic. I do like it though. It's soft. The limbs are a lot more sturdy than Webkinz usually has, so it's an interesting one. It's nice. Next we have a tree frog. Don't really have much to say for these ones. I like their feet. I like how they still have the W on the paw, on the foot, because that's what I grew up with again. I don't really like the eyes. I find it like they're staring intently, and I find it a little bit creepy, but they're still cute. Nice and soft. Good texture. Next we have a bullfrog with the code, which I actually already have a bullfrog, so that's pretty cool. I might do a giveaway with some of these. This would probably go in the giveaway pile. But yeah, it's nice. I like it. It's nice to have a frog again, because my original one was a frog, so it's nice to have another one. And I do like the frog designs. Frogs are cool. Frogs are just generally cool. I don't remember what this is a marshmallow bunny, which is very, very, very fluffy. I do like to just hold it. It's not very heavy, and most of the weight is in the head, but it's very soft and it's very fluffy. I do definitely appreciate that. I have a regular rabbit. Very different design. It was one of the older ones again, so it didn't have the actual fuzz for the fur. It had the weird stringy stuff. There's a few in here that have that, so like the ringtail, like the tail, they're all like this. Next we have a lamb. I'm not particularly fond of the ones that have hooves. I'm not sure why. I generally distrust things that have hooves. I'm not sure why, but that's like a real life thing I do. But it is cute. I like how the face looks. I like the little eyes. I like the pink for the nose and the mouth. It's cute. Then we have an aardvark with the code. I love aardvark's feet. I love the little toe claw things. I love their shape. I think the aardvark in particular is a very nice Webkinz. I like the way it's shaped. I like how it's still got some of the flop in the limbs, but it's still pretty sturdy shaped. It does have the more realistic fur than again I'm used to, and I do find the half-sided eyes to be kind of unpleasant. But the snout, look at the snout. That is such a cute little snout. Snout. Next, we have a leopard gecko. This is these ones that have the original fur, like I was talking about. Oh, one of its eyes is all shut. It's probably near the bottom of the pile. Yeah, don't have much to say on this one. I think it's cute. I like geckos. I like amphibians and reptiles and things like that, so I think it's cute. I like that it has the traditional Webkinz original fur type thing on it. So I like that. It's nice. It's cute. Oh! Oh! I forgot about this one. It's a Littlekins bullfrog. I might keep this one. Give my bullfrog a little sibling. I love the Littlekins. My second pet was Littlekins alley cat. I just find them, they're so cute. I know it's literally just the exact same thing but smaller, but I have a soft spot for them. They're just adorable. Then we have a turkey. I really don't know what to say about this one. It's got the older style fur underneath the wings and on the tail, but the rest of it's the newer style fur. I typically don't like the birds. I find them kind of eerie, to be honest. And the turkey in particular just seems ridiculous to me, so not sure what else to say about that one. We have a lion. Again, this is one of my favorite designs of an older plushie because it has the long mane, but this still has the stringy fur with the soft underbelly, and of course the W on the paw. It also only has hard plastic for the eyes, which is something that they've moved away from. They started having it with like the nose and some of the claws and stuff like that, which I don't like as much. I like having it be mostly soft. So the lion has a nice little soft spot in my heart. I actually did buy my own that has a code not too long ago, so that'll be interesting. Little Yorkie. I think it's a Yorkie. Pretty sure it's Yorkie. My sister had one of these growing up. I love how they have a little bow. I think it's really cute how they come with a little bow. I think it's an interesting style of the fur because it's almost like the stringy, but it's more ribbonish. Yeah, it's nice. It's an older one. It's brings me back because, like I said, my sister had one. We played Webkinz a lot together. She doesn't play anymore. She's more of an adult than I am. Then we have just a regular old leopard, not like the leopard gecko. I have one of these as well. I like how these ones have the string fur on almost all of them except for their face. Like a lot of them, like lion has an underbelly that's a different underbelly is a different style, but this one is completely that except for the face, the muzzle. I don't know. I just think they're cute. I like their couch. The pet special item for the leopard is like fancy looking couch. It looks good. Looks good. Looks nice. Next we have a duck with the code. I can't take the duck seriously. I can't take most of the birds seriously. They just look so ridiculous to me. Also, I don't live in a place where ducks are white. Ducks around where I live are mostly brown if they're female and black and green if they're male. Fun fact on that, most birds aren't actually green. It's just their feathers are actually black and iridescent and just they look green because of the way the light shines on them, which is actually pretty cool. Look into that. I like how this one is fluffy, though. I do like the fluff. Oh, it's the legs. The legs are what throw me off with this one, because ducks actually have long legs. That's what threw me off about this one. That was bugging me. That's good to know. Next we have one that isn't actually a Webkinz. Just a random cat plushie. It's cute, though. I like the paws. I like little paws. And the face. Hi, friends. I'm a cat. I'm a cat person. I love cats. Most of my Webkinz are cats. Speaking of, here we have a black and white cat. Again, it's one of the older ones. Softer underbelly, stringy fur on the back and tail. I just find all the cats to be so cute. That's why I have Mystery as my main one for Webkinz. This is my own that I've had for years and years. Next, we have... This one's the Littlekins reindeer, which is super cute. Fun fact, reindeer and caribou are actually the same species. Different names for the same thing. Very soft, very cuddly. The antlers are kind of smooshed because of sitting in a giant thing with a whole bunch of other Webkinz, but it's still cute. It's fun. Like I said, I have a soft spot for the Littlekins. Very adorable. Very soft. I like it. Ooh, the silverback gorilla. I really like this one too. I like how well proportioned it is for a child's plush. Just because I like silverback gorillas. I like gorillas in general as well. Gorillas are actually really intelligent. There's a few who know sign language, which is wild. Which I don't know sign language. I'm learning it this fall actually. I'm taking a class on that. I do like the silverback gorilla though. I like how it's got just 3 colors. a little bit of the brown, the black, and then the silver in the back. And it's soft, and it's got the front feet that go inwards, like they actually do because they walk on their feet like that. So very good Webkinz overall. I would definitely like that one. Oh, and a mouse. This is just so cute. I love this one. I wish this one had a code because now I really, really want one that's the mouse because it's just so cute. It's just so tiny and so cute. And it's one of the older style ones because it's got the fur, the stringy fur, even though it's shorter than most of them were. And its little paws are too small for the W. That's so adorable. I'm keeping this one. Gonna put it over there. Little friend-shaped mousy mouse. Then we have an elephant. Elephants are one of the definitely original style of Webkinz plush because it is not proportioned at all. It's got the legs are like barely connected to the body and go flopping everywhere. You can hear it rattle when you shake it. The head just flops everywhere. I love the trunk. I love the horns. I love the big floppy ears. I love the elephant. I love how the legs just look so ridiculous. It's very much a plushie. I do honestly miss when Webkinz had all the plushies look like plushies and not actual animals like that. I like having the signature ones be separate than their other ones because like they're not supposed to look like a real animal. They're supposed to be a plushie caricature of one. I don't know. That's just me. I think they're all cute anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Next we have, oh, what was this one called? The Cotton Candy Bunny. Cotton Candy Bunny. I really like this design. Originally when Webkinz came out, they only had real animals, and I hated when they came out with the new one, with ones that aren't real animals, but I actually really like this one now. I like how it's got this split, like the pink and the blue and the blue and the pink. I just really love that design, that type of style. I just think it's really cute. The tail is so fluffy too. I love fluffy tails. I love rabbits in not real life. In real life, they kind of creep me out, to be honest. Yeah, Cotton Candy Bunny. Very softly colored. Like, I'm not usually a fan of pastel colors, but it works on this one. It really, really works. Okay, at this point, we are about half done, I think? Maybe more? More than half? No, less than half done, I mean. We've got more than half to go. Grey Arabian, I remembered loving this song, the Pet of the Month song, when it came out. Or whenever I heard it first, not sure if that was when it came out. I'm not really fond of the ones with hooves, like I said before. I generally don't trust horses. I generally don't trust animals that are bigger than me. Which, you know, I think is a fair thing. Fair thing to do. I don't like the way the legs are shaped. They seem kind of strangely shaped in this one. The mane and tail are cool, though. I do like how they do the mane and the tail with the older ones, how it's very stringy, like the mane of the lion, but has the more realistic, soft fur on it. I'm not sure how I feel about those. And then, of course, there's another horse, the Pinto. Really not much to say about this one just after another horse. I like the design better. I just like, I'm a sucker for the splotches of color. Like, that's my aesthetic right there. So, kind of like it better than the Grey Arabian. But they're both nice. And then my favorite one in the batch, the Rainbow Armadillo. Webkinz said, gay rights. I mean, they didn't, but they totally should make a Pride Webkinz. You were talking about that in the Discord the other day. Link in the description if you want to check out the Discord. Great place to talk to people. Great place to get items. If you're looking for something, someone in the Discord probably has it and wants to trade for it. Love the rainbow. I love the toes. They look like they've been, like, nail polish painted. Super cute. Got the traditional W on the paw. A very solid plushie. Like, there's no, loose stuffing. It's all packed in there. Face looks kind of mouse-ish, but it's super cute. I really like this one. Definitely gonna keep this one. Probably gonna name it after one of the trans women who led the first Pride riots. Happy Pride Month, by the by. Love that. Very cute. Very much like that one. Then we have, Groundhog. Very fluffy. I'm not sure what groundhogs really look like in real life, so I'm not sure what to say about that. I like how it has a W on the paw. I do like that. feel like it's got some decent heft to it. This would be a very good one to hug when you feel sad. Like, that's what I think of when I look at this plushie. I think this would be a good plushie to hug if you feel sad. It's kind of all I have to say about this one, though. Like, I don't have much commentary on it other than that. It's friend-shaped. Give it a hug. An alley cat. Like I said, my second ever Webkinz was an alley cat, Littlekins, who I think is in less good condition than this one, because I'm pretty sure that her white is more beige at this point. The face does seem a little bit misshapen on this one, though, because the ears are all folded back because of being in a bag of a whole bunch of plushies forever. I like how the alley cat has two different colored eyes. Like, this one's green, this one's blue. You can't see it super well, I'll bet, but, like, it's cool. Tell me, where did you get those stripes? That was a good song, too. Like I said, I'm a sucker for cats. I love cats. Like, in real life, I just love cats. We have 5 cats in the house. It's amazing. Then we have a black bear. It doesn't really have a tail, which kind of bugs me, because they do have tails in real life. They're cute. They're fun. They've got the good Webkinz original stuffing in them that's kind of squishy. You can hear it moving around, the paws. The traditional Webkinz fur. I like them. I have one. I named it Barry, because it's a pun. Bear-y. Oh, and a cheeky monkey. I actually have a cheeky monkey Webkinz. I don't know where the plushie went. I've moved, like, twice since I've seen it last. I remember it had a big rip in the stomach, so I might have thrown it out. I hope not, because the cheeky pets are just adorable. They look so fun. They have really weird textures, almost like the Yorkie, but a little bit softer almost. I don't know. Big paws. I love the big paws. I love the big whoosh around tail. I love the silly face. I love the cheeky pets. I wish I had more. They're good. They're great. Remember when they first came out, my friend's dad bought her one that was like $30 on eBay. This is when internet shopping was like not a big thing yet, so it was really weird. It's a wombat. Honestly, I find this plushie mildly terrifying. I can't explain why. I think it has to do with the eyes. They look like they don't actually have eyes. It does have eyes. You can see them if you look real close. Maybe it's because the teeth are weirdly handled, but I feel like this one just wants to wait and watch me sleep in, like, not a protective way like most plushies do. It does feel very good to, like, hold. It's a very good squish. Doesn't have a lot of heft to it. This one would also be one like the groundhog that would be good to hug when you're sad, but not me. Did not want to hug this one. Probably make me more sad. I do appreciate the extra fluff in the ears, though. I do like that. Okay, getting down to the bottom of the pile. Next we have, oh yeah, the black cat with the hole in the stomach, like my cheeky monkey did. Really sad when that happens, but you know, they're plushies. They're old. It happens. I could probably sew that up if I needed to. I'll probably do that. I have a black cat. Recently adopted her, named her Echo. They're fun. I like cats. I like black cats. I like the tails. I like the Webkinz cats. I like how they have toes, just because it's tighter stitching to make the toes. I like their ears and the whiskers and their nose. And the W on the paw. I'm a sucker for that. Then we have a moose. Listen, let me tell you something. As a Canadian, moose are terrifying. They are so big. Like, however big you think a moose is, it's bigger. Like, they are officially classified as megafauna because they're just so big. Most megafauna died before humans existed, and moose just stuck around. It's kind of why I don't like this one, because it doesn't, like, it's shaped properly, and it has that hump, and it has the head. I mean, the head is supposed to be a little bit lower. It's usually level with the back, but, like, it's got hooves. I don't really trust it. It's a moose. They're kind of terrifying up close. They're big. Then we have a love frog. Little misshapen eye again from being squished at the bottom of the pile. Not super fond of the pink pets. I just find pink to be not very a pleasant color for me to look at. So, I don't know. It's soft though. It's nice. It's got lots of hearts. I see the appeal to it. Just not super big on like love in general. Okay, we're down to like the last 10, maybe less or so. So next up we have Gray and White Cat. I think this is Littlekins actually. Pretty sure it is. Just Gray Cat. Yeah, no, it's Littlekins though. Look at how tiny it is. Look at how tiny it is. Super cute. Like I said, I'm just a sucker for cats. I love the traditional cats. Yeah, I can also tell it's Littlekins because it's got closer together of the not fur type stuff. So there's that. Then we have the Ribbon Yorkie. I don't know what to say about this one at all, even almost. It's definitely got ribbons and is definitely pink. So, not my kind of pet. I see the appeal to it, but it's not for me. Oh yeah, and then we have Amazing Hamster, which is super cool. I never got into Amazing Hamster, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever use this one, but I'll probably give it away or sell it. I don't know. But they're so cute. They're hand-sized. Be a really good like stress toy if you don't use them. If you don't use them too aggressively. But it's definitely cute. I do like it. Then we have an otter. Otters are like so cute in real life. They will hold hands while they're sleeping to keep from drifting apart from each other. And mamas will lie on their back in the water with their babies on their tummy to keep them from getting too cold because they don't have as much fat to keep them warm. Super cute. The plushie looks kind of strange to me. I mean, they don't really have fur as soft as this. Like, it's a lot thicker and denser. So, I don't really know. It is cute, though. I think it's a different color of the hind paws that's throwing me off. But, you know, I like them. I like otters. Oh, then we have a rabbit with a very, very squished face from being at the bottom of the pile. Not much to say about the rabbit, like I already commented on it with the marshmallow bunny, but, you know. It was one of my first Webkinz as well. I currently keep her next to my garden, which has 4 empty spots in it to come in and out of rooms. It is so full. I make so much money selling that stuff. It's great. It's fun. I do like dressing up the rabbit, though. I do find them nice to dress up in-game. Polar bear. I'm not fond of this one. I mean, this is probably partly because it's at the very bottom of the pile, so it's been definitely distorted a little bit in its shape. I find the fur kind of unpleasant to the touch. Again, I can attribute that to it being at the bottom and being rubbed up against a lot. I just don't think it's very well designed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it looks better when it's in better condition, but, you know, as it is, I find it kind of ugh. Another Amazing Hamsters. I find the other one to be soft. This one's got little sparkles in it that give it, kind of throw the texture off when you're rubbing it. But it's still cute. It's pink. Again, like I said, I'm not really a fan of pink, but, you know, it is what it is. Then we have a black poodle. I do really like the black poodle design. I like how it's got the string fur on the ears, but then also the softer fur all around. Like, it's got the paws, around the legs, the poofy head, the poofy ear tips. Has a soft rubber nose, and the tail. Yeah, I just think they're pretty cute, you know? Like, they're a good pet. They're a good dog. Good plushie. Okay, we're down to the last, like, 3. We've got a golden retriever. I like how the ears are kind of pinched down. I'm not sure if that's usual for this pet or if someone did that to it. I like how it's got the traditional stringy fur and the soft underbelly, which also seems to... Oh yeah, this one had a rip and was stitched together. You can just tell from the way it's gathered. That's nice that someone managed to fix that. Yeah. W on the paw. Very cute pet. I like how it looks in game too. Just think it's a very nice pet. Good plushie. Good original Webkinz plushie. Then we have... Doesn't have a tag. I think it's a black lab. I don't know my dogs. I know my cats. cats. I know lots of cats. Lots about cats. Definitely one of the newer style plushies, a little bit more realistic. It's got a short tail, relatively speaking. Soft texture, doesn't have the stringy stuff. Nose is somewhat hard plastic, I believe. Yeah, a little bit squishy, but, you know. Not much to say about this one. Wish I knew what it was. I think it's just a black lab, not entirely sure. And last but certainly not least, we have a raccoon. Not gonna lie, if I got a raccoon in Webkinz, I would name it Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. I love this plushie. I love the toes. Like, look at those toes. They look so ridiculous, but I just love them. I love the tail. I had a raccoon give birth in my shed once. It was wild. They're very graceful creatures for being not graceful. Like, if you see them move, they look like a sack of potatoes that's moving somehow, but they're very, very agile and can climb very well and can run pretty well as well. Very interesting. So, yeah, that's the last of this. All emptied out. Hopefully this time it filmed. Thanks for watching, and happy Webkinz!